Welcome to another episode of Time, Talent, Treasure Radio from Tejas Financial Group. Tejas Financial is a company that specializes in helping retirees and pre-retirees build purposeful retirement plans. Custom plans that not only help clients steward their treasure, but their time and talent as well. They believe that if you're taken care of financially, you go even further to make the family, community, and kingdom impact you truly desire to make, which is the ultimate purpose of wealth. If you'd like to set up a no-cost, no-obligation meeting with one of their financial advisors, give them a call at 222-4236. You can request a meeting at tejasfinancial.com or simply stop by their office on 19th Avenue Southwest in Wilmer.
All right, everyone. Well, it's a new year. 2025 is here, and I'm your kind of new co-host today, Ben Tejas. I've always been on this show, but I'm actually going to start fulfilling a different role here, where I'm interviewing and talking to our advisors on this show. We're trying something new for 2025, and today I'm joined in the studio by Tim Mattern.
Ben, how are you today?
I'm good. Happy New Year, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to have Jared off this, give him the boot a little bit. So
yeah, he's just sitting here with us today and helping us get the recording. But I will say, being in his seat is a little different, and it's something I've wanted to do for a long time.
Yeah,
is interview our advisors. We've got a group of highly talented advisors here. We've got actually 4 full-time licensed advisors meeting with our clients, not including myself. And I even get to do meetings once in a while. But for our 4 advisors, what I'm going to be doing is spending a little more time this year with each of them on this radio show, kind of highlighting, both their skills and talents, but each of them will bring different ideas to the show. And this show, we decided, let's start the year off with Tim. And Tim's going to talk a little bit about, kind of the things that we would be thinking about starting a new year. And I don't want to make this one of these shows where it's like, hey, let's set all these New Year goals and then the resolutions, and then we fail, right? And yeah. I think that's pretty common that people do that. They set high expectations, and when they don't meet that goal, they just go right back to the way they were. Let's not do that. But yet I do have a few things, right, that we would want our clients to know about their finances to start this new year. What's the first one?
Well, I think the first one is just reviewing your budget and reviewing what went well and what did not go well in 2024. So like you said, people want to start January 1, have these resolutions, and they don't always stick. By the way, you don't have to have this mindset start January 1. You can start February or start in November. However, it's a great time to look back at 2024 and say, as a family, what did we do well? And then also, what can we improve upon? So I think it's a great opportunity for you to sit down with your spouse, look back at your budget, look at some numbers, look at some data, and review not only with your spouse, but even with your kids. What a great learning opportunity.
Oh, I love that. And I think bringing the spouse and the kids in it, right, that's always important. That's something new that actually I'm doing with my daughters right now. Each of them is getting a certain amount that gets deposited into their account, kind of like an allowance, but there's certain things they have to do to earn that. But then we're watching, right, what are you doing with that? Are you tithing first? Are you making sure you're covering all your expenses? My one daughter is actually asking me about the cost of gas now because she has got to watch that. And I think that's so important. You bring up a good point, Tim. When we look at doing budgets and we look at how much somebody's spending, many times it's like, well, partway through the year, it's hard to know what I actually spent, and they want to put it off till next year, right?
Yep.
Well, you're right. January 1, you have an entire year, 2024 of data that you can kind of look at. And if you don't have it, guess what you're going to be doing here shortly? Your income taxes. So you got to get organized and kind of figure out where your money's going. That's what we always want our clients to know. Make your money work for you. And that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Make your money work for you. And the only way to do that is to be intentional, sit down and set that budget. So you get the opportunity to look back, say what went well, what didn't. And to be honest, the things that went well, like, applaud yourself for it, but continue that momentum and find those goals of what you guys want to do. And then, like you said, is how do you know, okay, what are we going to spend? You get to look back, review your bank statements, organize, categorize your spending, do the fundamentals of this, and then now you get to start 2024 brand new, and you're hopefully on the right foot with you and your family.
Yeah, 2025, right? But I think
2025. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still. I signed checks today. I was doing 2024, so I know that is something most people will forget for a while.
Yep.
But as we look forward into this year, I love again looking back first, like you said, looking back with your family, looking back with your certainly your young adult children. Bring them into it. Let's figure out where our money's going. Too many times people, I've had it when I used to do tax returns, Tim, when I'd sit down with a client and we'd review in their numbers. They'd show me their W-2s and all their other pieces of information, 1099s, and we'd put that into the tax software. And they'd be like, I made $100 and whatever $1,000, or I made whatever it was. And it's like, where did this all go?
Yep.
Well, let's start this year by saying, where did it all go? We'll figure that out. You're more prepared then for your tax return come April, or hopefully before then. But that I think is a great place to start. Like you said, start with understanding. And I think that's one of the things, and we'll kind of put a wrap on this show. That's one of the things I love about all of our advisors here. Dave Ramsey always tells us, have a heart of a teacher. And that's exactly something that I've seen Tim do, I've seen Matt do, Kendra and Claire, all of our advisors on this team will teach you, will educate you on, what did I spend? If you need help with that, if you're like, just where do I even start? Please give us a call. One of our people would love to sit down and just start with there. Let's look at last year, see what went well, what didn't, and let's start formulating a budget. Let's start formulating how much that you need to spend and where, and then let's make sure that your money is working for you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Ben. Well, if you want to get this planning started and get your year started on the right foot with the right plan, give Tejas Financial a call right now. Their number is 222-4236. You can request a meeting online at tejasfinancial.com, and you are always welcome to stop by their office located on 19th Avenue Southwest in Wilmer. One more reminder, we got a brand new episode of Retire Repurpose coming up later this week on Friday at 4:30 right here on KWLM. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Securities offered through Avantax Investment Services. Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Avantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through an Avantax affiliated insurance agency.